Today is June the 20th, 2023, and around 2 o'clock we arrived at Arrowhead Provincial Park, 223 kilometers from Toronto, 10 minutes from the city of Huntsville in Ontario. We knew the weather was not going to be very good and it was going to rain, so the first thing we did, we started setting up our tents and then our tarp. And I believe it was a wonderful idea, because when we just finished setting up our tarp, within, and I am not exaggerating, within like 20 seconds it became so dark out of the blue that I knew it would rain a lot. And within 2 minutes it started raining a lot, and basically we went to the city of Huntsville to do some shopping and left the campsite. And as you can see, when we came back several hours later, yeah, this is our campsite. So thanks God this is not actually our campsite. This is the road leading to our campsite, and our campsite is over here. So yeah, I have to find a path. I have to find a path to get to my campsite. And by the way, I had camped on this very campsite 2 years ago, so it is quite familiar. And Chris and I have been camping in this park since, I believe, 2001. So yeah, so these are our tents. As you can see, they are probably okay, because I picked that hilly area to set up the tents. The tarp, well, maybe it's not the best, but I am pretty sure it's going to do the job. In spite of the weather, the rain, Chris is determined to start the fire tonight. And by the way, this will be our first campfire this summer, because when we were camping on the French River for 16 days, there was a fire ban in effect. So it was impossible to have any fire. So I'm pretty sure Chris will enjoy this fire very much, if we can start it, but I hope we can. The weather is getting a little bit better. So anyway, this is actually like a loop, and we are at the very end of that loop. So yeah, we are enjoying kind of pretty, good privacy. I don't complain. And there are other two campsites which are empty right now. As you see, our neighbors, yeah, campsite 334. There's a huge puddle as well in the middle. Well, actually at the entrance to their campsite, not in the middle of the campsite, thanks God. So anyway, yeah, one more look at our campsite from afar. And it's going to rain tomorrow again, I think. But, well, I hope we will survive. The park has a number of hiking trails, and this trail, Big Bend Lookout, is the shortest trail, 75 meters from the parking lot. However, it leads to the spectacular view of the Big East River. This is a meandering river, and there are many theories as to why and how it became the way it is. The flow of the river erodes its banks and changes its course, causing a neck. Eventually the neck becomes very narrow, and it is bridged by the flow of the river. Ultimately, the abandoned curve turns into an oxbow lake. The satellite map of Arrowhead Park and the area along the Big East River shows plenty of oxbow lakes and meander scars. Unfortunately, one day this part of the river we now admire will also become an oxbow lake.
What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow.
Today is the last night of our camping trip, and we are still on our campsite. The weather has been very good for 2 days now, so the water is almost gone, and we really enjoy the weather. We are going to have supper tonight: chicken, tomatoes, Polish sausage. Anyway, as I was saying, that the Big East River is a meandering river, and from time to time the meander is cut off and a new lake, an oxbow lake, is created. And basically there is such a lake just behind our campsite, around 30 meters from our campsite. I'm just trying to walk there. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, there is a cliff, and the river used to be there. Now it's probably like a swampy area. I wanted to go there, but I think it's a little bit unsafe, so I decided to pass. But in any case, we have enjoyed the campsite very much, and I hope to come here again in the future.